When I ask you to listen to me and you start giving advice, you have not done what I asked. When I ask you to listen to me and you begin to tell me why I shouldn't feel that way, you are trampling on my feelings. When I ask you to listen to me and you feel you have to do something to solve my problem, you have failed me, strange as that may seem. Listen. All I asked was that you listen, not talk or do, just hear me. Advice is cheap. A quarter will get you both Dear Abby and Billy Graham in the same newspaper. And I can do for myself. I'm not helpless. Maybe discouraged and faltering, but not helpless. When you do something for me that I can and need to do for myself, you contribute to my fear and inadequacy. But when you accept as a simple fact that I do feel what I feel, no matter how irrational, then I can quit trying to convince you and can get about the business of understanding what's behind this irrational feeling. And when that's clear, the answers are obvious and I don't need advice. Irrational feelings make sense when we understand what's behind them. So please, listen and just hear me. And if you want to talk, wait a minute for your turn and I'll listen to you. Your presence and your willingness to listen without judging are probably the two best ways to encourage your brothers. Now, do you need any special training, any special education, any special degrees to be able to do this? Of course not. These are things that any of us as Jehovah's people can do for those in need of a little encouragement. Well, now, sooner or later, you do have to say something, right? So this brings me to the third suggestion. If you want to encourage others, speak consolingly. Now let's see what the Apostle Paul said about this. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, and we'll look at verse 14. On the other hand, we exhort you, brothers, admonish the disorderly. Notice, speak consolingly to the depressed souls. So if you want to encourage, and if you're going to open your mouth and say something, the Bible here says, by all means, speak consolingly. What does that mean?